Oh, hello. Yes, I was just putting the finishing touches on supper. For all my blunders, it does turn out I have rather a gift for preparing a meal. Not something I learned in my father's court. But the villagers have been so kind to teach me. Oh, this? You're smelling rosemary and sage and wild onions, I think. Why, it's the quail that Sora felled just yesterday. Weren't you with her? She told me you were when she came by this morning to bring it to me. Is that not right? Oh, why yes, she's rather a good shot, my huntress. She is so precise. It's remarkable, her attention to detail. She has so very many skills. Oh, it was so good to see them. See her this morning. Anyway, it was very good of Her Majesty to let you come back so soon to see me. But I do hope spending the evening here in the clearing is less troubling than if we were to dine up in the treehouse. Sora? Oh, no. I'm afraid I couldn't convince her to share a meal with Queen Ruby. It was just too much for her. So, are you ever going to tell me what it is you're trying to change into? All right, I shall wait until she gets here. But eat up. You'll need your strength.
She's right, you know.
Oh!
Good evening, Lady Hyacinth. Treasure, are you ready? Other than having an empty stomach. No, I've eaten already. Just last week. I beg your pardon.
Oh, yes, you see, Your Majesty, many humans, Sora included, seem to be under the impression that dragons mainly eat animals that humans keep on their farms, but I'm sure she's mistaken.
She's not.
Oh.
Treasure, calm down. What did you think you were going to eat once you... That is to say, you're going to have to get used to the idea.
My queen, do you really mean that you've been consuming livestock from the village?
Moonborn, you have no right to interfere in my domain, let alone my stomach.
Oh.
You dare question me when you settled on my very doorstep and infiltrated the heart of my beloved.
What?
Do you deny you tried to take what's mine?
Your Majesty, I...
Tell me.
I do admit that I have admired and hold great affection for your companion. I would do anything for them, but take them. I beg you, Your Majesty, I have never bid them leave your side, I promise.
Oh, how the little fairy princess embroiders the truth. Your lies are easily masked by moonlight. Come into the glow of my fire. See if your tales can be believed. You thief.
Oh, Your Majesty, please.
Oh, indeed. Pray then, how did you come by the stone?
Well, it was... I did steal it from the White Dragon.
My sister. Little Seely, skulking around the horde of the High Priestess of the Northern Coast. I underestimated you. My siblings are not as patient as I am with smaller, weaker creatures. Why would you take your life in your hands for such a fool's errand?
My mother was dying. Please, Your Majesty, I didn't mean to hurt her. I didn't know.
Ah, child, you have carried more than a stone all these years.
Please. Do you know, is your sister alive?
The opaline scion of the shores. She was plagued by a terrible curse, one beyond my magic. But rumor had it she had found some artifact that kept her alive all these centuries. My sister staked her life on a stone and then allowed a fey child to take it from her. The arrogance. Typical. I suspect she visited her wrath upon your settlement.
I do not know. My father and his advisors, they did stay her hand. They promised her healing, but I did not stay long enough to see. Please, is she alive?
Alive? Of course, child.
Oh!
Do you have any idea how stubborn a dragon can be? Especially Opal. Little one, listen to me. You have done right by me in bringing the Moonstone precisely to this moment for this purpose. You must unburden yourself of all the trouble this stone has caused you. In serving my beloved, you have served me. For this, you have my blessing.
Oh, thank you.
But I command you, here and now, do not ever venture to take my companion from me.
Your Majesty,
If you do...
Please, let me. I will swear by my people's custom, if you will allow it.
Treasure, do not interfere. I am well aware that kisses and trinkets from a Seely may be little more than a greeting. I am not concerned with kisses. My love, you forget. I see deeper and truer than you realize. This Fae and her human lover are conspiring against me. What?
Please, Caster, she's right. Somewhat, if you'll allow me, Your Majesty. I have never intended to steal your companion away. Ever. I promise. I cannot speak for Sora. Her thoughts on dragons are complicated, as you know. But I will swear to you on my very honor never to cross your plans or harm you in any way.
I'm listening.
May I approach, Your Majesty? As you said, kisses and trinkets are our way. In the hallowed light of the moon herself, I swear my love and loyalty to you, the Red Dragon, guardian of the eternal flame. I beg the moon to guard you as well, and reward you for your graciousness and your generosity.
I receive your blessing and your loyalty, and I ask only one thing further. That you do not speak of what you see this night with any other, especially Sora.
Oh.
Do you accept?
Yes.
Good. Treasure, you look so confused. Lady Hyacinth, you'll have to explain what you've done.
Oh, it's a kiss. A special kind. A kiss that stays. Well, yes. And someday, if and when she wants to, Her Majesty can exchange the little gem for a favour from the moonlight. Until then, it will stay there between her eyes. Well, it doesn't have to, I suppose. You could always move it somewhere else.
Is that enough of an explanation? Are you satisfied? This again. Treasure. I do not steal cattle from poor farmers. The town works collectively to make an offering to me, a gift of gratitude. And I travel much farther for my supper than the village in the valley. No, I have many secrets, dearest, just as you do. Could it be enough that you trust me? Might you believe that I offer the people something in exchange for what they provide? Yes. Protection, warmth, sorcery, as it happens. They would be in great danger without me, and I would be rather hungry without their sheep. But mutton is not on the menu for you tonight, is it, my love? It smells divine. I've never heard of any Seelie cooking by hand. I dare say I'm impressed, Princess. Are you sure you aren't using any tricks?
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty. No magic. Just some herbs and things I've been drying in. Oh, you don't want to hear about that.
Someday, perhaps.
All right, then. Here, Caster, eat up. Now, why is it you needed me here? I mean, of course, I'm happy to help however I can. I just didn't know.
I trust you told her what you're trying to do, Treasure.
Yes, but not what you're trying to change into.
Go on. It's all right. She'll find out soon enough.
Oh, my stars. Oh, I understand. Oh, well, if imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, oh, that's rather romantic, isn't it? Yes, flying is rather a lark.
Oh, Treasure. One thing at a time, my love. First, wings. Then you shall learn to use them. Do you understand your purpose here now, Hyacinth? and why I must trust you implicitly.
Yes, of course. I shall be ready to heal you. If anything, of course, nothing will go wrong. Caster, you are a very quick study. I've never heard of any human who could learn so many forms of magic. You are so receptive.
Yes. Come to me.
Oh, my queen, I didn't know you could, oh.
My love, it's time. Tonight is your moment, and I shall accompany you. I shall be beside you all the way. Yes. And you have your trusted friend here, should anything go awry. But it won't. I have you. We shall change together. Are you ready? You feel strong. You feel hot. Very good. Put your hand on my heart. Do you feel me? But this isn't about me. Not this time. I'm doing this all for you. I stand here not as your mistress, but as your guide. I issue no command. I merely lend you my bond to the eternal flame. Close your eyes. Keep your hand between us. Here, on my heart. What do you want to be? Will you let me in to see you? I shall spare you my spells, my influence. I only want to be close to you, to show you the way. But first, will you let me see the dragon self you've designed in your mind's eye? Splendor to behold. In all my years, I never saw any of us look so. I am captivated. Oh, your scales, the color of. By the fire, they change color in the light. Like an abalone shell. You are the most dazzling, impressive dragon I have ever seen. Oh yes. You command the magic, my love. Anything you can imagine can be real. For me, it begins in the throat. Try it. Swallow slowly the magic grow deep in the belly. This is where I shall help you. Only a little. Oh, I know. It's hot. But now, take it. It's yours. Your flame. Yes. Hold it there. Inside yourself. Stretch your neck up to the sky. Feel your teeth grow longer and longer into fangs. Plant your hands and feet firmly on the ground. Flick your tail against the brush and the grasses. Now, spread your wings. Open your eyes.
Caster!
Treasure. Look at me. Yes. You are looking into my eyes. We are the same height, my dearest. Prepare yourself and look down. Oh, you've done it. Oh, my love. Embrace me. How do you feel? Oh, you look good enough to. Well, you are exquisite. Clearly powerful and. Yes, entirely and quite thoroughly transformed. Oh, my dearest. No. Remember, returning to your first form is instinctive. Don't worry. You may even do it in your sleep tonight.
Yes, she's right, of course. You're very impressive, Caster. Quite big. And you've wings now. Oh, do you think... I might have a ride someday. Would you take me up to the clouds?
Really?
Oh, well, Your Majesty, you could see why I would never ask you to indulge such request, but please forgive me if I'm slightly more impertinent with my friend. I am, as you know, naught but a fey princess, and am newly free of guilt and shame. I'm bound to blurt out silly questions and cover your companion in daisy chains from now on.
Oh, dear. Oh, what have I done? Oh, I think it was better when I was furious with you.
Oh, thank you, Caster. That would be lovely. But I do think flying will have to be another day. If you're quite well. I shall be getting home to my hunter. Good night.
Shall we? Ah, a walk in the moonlight. We could sleep under the stars, if you like. Very well. Home it is. I must admit, I was not sure how I would react to seeing you like this. But truly, it's as if nothing has changed. And yet, everything has. I told you you'd be hungry for more than quail in this form.